Well, howdy there. I didn't expect to see y'all here of all places. Yeah, I actually come to this here coffee shop pretty often. Come here before I start my shift and after I start my shift. We do have coffee at the saloon, but it's just your standard pot of regular Black Joe, and all I got for it are some creamers and sugars and maybe some milk. And some people seem to like it, but I'm no Miss Fancy Pants or anything, but I do like me a nice macchiato or a latte. So I grab one before I go to work and when I get off from my shift. And I definitely need it before I go in so I can get my energy going, if you understand what I mean by that, because I try to be more of a morning person now, but I'm no youngin' anymore, and I need my morning blast of caffeine. I certainly am not like my kids. My kids, they don't really drink coffee yet, except maybe my oldest now that he's in college, but my teens, yeah, they love to live off of them energy drinks, like the Red Bull and the Monster, and when they're studying for their tests and whatnot, yeah, they even take those energy shots, the 5-hour things. Crazy, don't you think? I couldn't do that. I think I tried one of those once, and it just tasted terrible. Absolutely dreadful. I don't know how those kids could stomach any of that. It just tastes nasty. So, for me, I'll just stick to a classic, good old coffee and maybe an espresso every so often if I need an extra pep to my step. Anyway, how have you been, my dear? Haven't seen you in a few days. Everything going all right? Good. That's good to hear. Want to have a seat with me? I don't have to go home right away. And yeah, I'm not on break. I'm off the clock today. I worked an earlier shift, so I'm all good. So, care to join me? What a sweetie. Oh, you were such a sweetheart. Bless you, my dear. Alright, darling, so tell me, what's been new with you? Anyone, special in your life? Aw, come on now. Oh, don't you start flattering me again. It's not like I can get y'all a free drink here. I don't even work here, so that kind of trickery is not going to work on me this time. Aw, sweetheart, but you are still a flatterer, calling me your special someone. Honey, you know I'm married with kids. But hearing that sure does make me feel young again. Makes me feel like I'm back in my early 20s. Those were the days. You wanna hear more stories about being a mom? Well, guess I got a few. Well, as I told you, I got a preschooler, and how that came about was, well, after the first few kids with my husband, as well as Brayden from my previous relationship, we went on birth control. Both of us, actually, to be safe. And I know it's not the most Christian thing to do, to go on birth control. The church says so many different things about it. Some churches are okay with it, as long as you don't, go and get pregnant than get a you-know-what, but others say all kinds is, no good and sinful. And I don't really understand that. They just say if you don't want a baby, then don't do the deed. But come on, especially because we're married, and just because we're married doesn't mean we always want babies, right? So he got a vasectomy, and I didn't get my tubes tied. I was afraid to do that, but I got a one of those implants in the arm. Yeah, so we thought we were good to go. And after years and years, we were doing pretty well. And somehow, by some miracle, both of them failed. And we wound up pregnant with our youngest. A very happy accident. The only unfortunate thing is that there's such an age gap between the little one and the other kids. We didn't really have much stuff left over from when they were little ones. We had sold off a whole bunch of stuff in yard sales and whatnot, so we had to go and buy a whole bunch of new baby stuff. Fortunately, friends are pretty understanding, because I don't know if you know the polite society norms, but usually you have a baby shower only for your first baby, and then the only time you have another shower is if maybe you have a baby that's a different gender, and you need things for that kind of reason. But even then, most people nowadays consider more than one baby shower to be a bit tacky, so usually you just do like a little party just to celebrate a new baby coming, but you don't, anticipate gifts or anything. It's just celebrating a new baby. It's not an official shower. But because it had been so long since I had had kids, my friends threw me a baby shower for the little one, and that definitely helped quite a bit. So we were able to get quite a lot of what we needed for him. But yep, the little one's a handful. However, the bright side to having kids who are way older, who are old enough to babysit and actually have babysat other kids too, and they are licensed through their scouting program and everything. I have full confidence and faith in them. And every other family my daughters have babysat for have been very happy. Yeah, they will watch the little one, and they seem to do a good job between watching the little one and doing homework and taking care of their chores and their responsibilities. So I'm very proud of them, and I'm very happy that I instilled a strong work ethic in them. If you kind of feel that. Yeah, I firmly believe in instilling a sense of duty and respect and a strong work ethic in my kids, so they grow up to be very responsible adults. And unfortunately, my first one, Brayden, he didn't get the most stellar parenting from me, because he was my first, and I was, like I told you, I think pretty sure I told you before, I was quite young when I had him, so I wasn't really quite ready yet, so he didn't get the best of the best out of me, but he's still fairly responsible. He does need help from time to time. Apparently, when he got to the dorms and they had their laundry machines there, he got some complaints because he didn't know how to do his laundry. So he just waited until break, lugged it all the way home in a bag for me to do at the house. Can you believe that? And of course, the dorm administration complained because he had all this dirty, smelly laundry all, built up in his dorm room, making it stink for everyone else because he didn't want to ask how the washing machines there worked and how to do the laundry. Yeah, so while he was home, I definitely taught him how to work a washer and dryer and how to use laundry detergent and fabric softener and dryer sheets and all that, and to know what settings to use for what. I gave him the whole rundown, so he better not have any excuses anymore as to why he can't do his own laundry. At least he's good enough to make his bed every morning and can kind of cook himself some basic meals. We gave him a couple of credit cards. They don't have very high spending limits, but they're for him to get school supplies as needed and groceries, and he seems to be doing a pretty good job taking care of that. But we do notice on the bill he gets quite a bit of takeout and delivery, so I guess I still have a few things to teach him in that department. However, my daughters, they're doing really well. They're such responsible young ladies. They always pick up after themselves. They keep their room, nice and tidy. And they always do their homework on time and their projects. And like I said, they do babysitting jobs, and they're talking to me about getting their working papers, so maybe they could work in a store or in a restaurant or something. So they definitely want to be responsible, and they take good care of their younger siblings, as well as help out around the house, because they help me with the laundry, and they help me with the dishes, and they help me clean around the house. They're such lovely, responsible young ladies, and I'm so proud of them. They're gonna be really great young adults when they get out of high school, and I have full confidence when they go to college that they won't have any problems not being able to properly feed themselves or do basic things like laundry and cleaning, unlike their older brother there. So I guess that's a win. It's something I reckon parents learn from experience. You learn from the first and you try to make it up with the ones that come after. And now that I have a wee little one, I hopefully can do right by him and really raise him right, even though I'm so worn out, let me tell you. I could use a helping hand at home, because my husband, I told you, he's been still traveling quite a bit for work. He just relocated again for another job. This time, I believe it's Shanghai. Yep, in China, Shanghai. And he's going to be there for quite a bit to do his job. So it's just me and the kids at home. And now that I'm working at the saloon, I could maybe once in a while use an extra hand around the house. Are you any good with kids or anything? Oh, you're not so sure, but you're willing to give it a try? Oh, that is mighty sweet of you. Well, definitely do so. Yes, I would love to have you over and see if you could help out a bit every so often. That would definitely take a weight off of my shoulders for sure. Anyway, off the topic of family and kids for a minute. Another thing I got into, because part of not having the husband around and the stress of having to take care of everybody by myself, is I need to do things that are, I reckon, me time. And I discovered I like to go running in the morning. that helps quite a bit. I put on my running shoes, my track pants, and put my earbuds in to listen to music. And I started light, but now I can run about a few miles every morning. And then at night, I go for another jog. And when I have some time around the house, I put on videos, and I do yoga and Pilates in my living room. Yeah, that definitely helps me be able to have my me time and just focus on myself and do something for me. And plus, it's exercise, which, as we all know, is very good for you. And I mean, you've seen my body, I reckon. Yeah, you don't get a body like mine just sitting around all the time. You get it from eating fit and healthy and a lot of hard work and working out. Yep, that's how I got this level of fitness. Yeah, a lot of people don't think I got any kids because I'm so fit. I don't have what they call the mom bod with the mom pooch. It's because I work out now, and I've been working out a while, and it's definitely made a difference, and it's really boosted my energy and my confidence, and it's why I'm able to be so open and friendly at work and be able to talk to mighty nice people such as yourself. So, what do you think? Oh, you want to come over sometime soon and help me out around the house? Well, I mighty appreciate it. Tell you what, send me a message over the Facebook, and I'll let you know when a good time is, and you can come over. Okay? Oh, golly, look at the time. I'm sorry, gotta cut this short, but I gotta get going. It's getting late, and my kids gotta all go to bed, so I gotta make sure everyone is settled in for the night. But it was really mighty nice running into you, especially like this outside of work. And I definitely want to see you again soon, perhaps maybe at my place. Hope you have a good evening and a good night, okay? Mwah. Catch you later. Bye.